Hello, my name is Allie, and welcome to my channel. We are back with Caller X Malice and Enomoto's route. Let's go. What's he doing here? I thought I was alone, so I'd completely relaxed. I immediately shut my mouth to hide the fact that I'd let out a gaping yawn a moment ago. This is awkward. Incredibly awkward. I wondered if he'd seen me making a weird look or something. Enomoto slowly backed away from me, his lips curled into a frown. Nice. Huh? Wait, Out of the blue, he turned and sprinted away from me. Wait, why are you running? Wait! I followed him, but like Yanagi mentioned, his field ops experience wasn't just for show. I gradually fell behind until I completely lost sight of Enomoto. Wait! In my attempt to chase after him, I'd stumbled and fallen. Ugh. I'd scraped my knee in the fall, and now it burned. Enomoto had gotten away, and I'd taken a massive spill. When it rained, it certainly poured. I agree, honey, I agree. I sighed and tried to stand up. What the heck was that noise? I noticed a shadow racing toward me. That noise, I did not expect that. Enomoto? Are you okay? Oh, yes, I just scraped my knee. What? Is it my fault? No, I was just careless. Nah, this is obviously because I ran away from you, and I made you follow. A man should never let a woman get hurt. That's way too lame. I had only tripped, but Enomoto seemed rather taken aback by all of this. It's nothing much. Please don't worry about me. Stupid. Like I could. I'll carry you there. Huh? You were on the way to the office because Takaru asked you to show up, right? So I'll take you there. Enomoto got on his knees in front of me and looked expectantly at me. It's all right. Don't be shy. But, come on. I'm getting impatient. I'm kneeling here, so get on. Why is he getting all mad at me for? I don't know why. I just felt like it. I read that weird, but oh well. He's the one that ran off. I really wanted to refuse, but I felt sorry for Enomoto because he looked so harried and desperate. Well, if you don't mind then. CG! What's wrong? Well, when you squeeze me that hard, my back, those... Oh, wow, dude. He is so innocent. Why am I getting so worked up? At times like this, don't think, feel. Gah, not what I meant. I shouldn't feel them. I need to empty my mind. He's so innocent. It's too freaking cute. What? If I'm too heavy, should I get down? Don't be stupid. You're not heavy at all. Actually, you're almost too light. Are you eating enough? Enomoto's tone softened slightly, and he started walking. He's never felt boobs before. Sorry for running off earlier, and for not texting you back. Yeah, I was shocked at you running off. Yeah, I got the wrong idea. I'm glad you came back for me, though. You could have just left me behind. No, that's, if I ignored that, I'd be a failure of a man. A true man always extends a hand to a woman in need. In the Sengoku era, there are many stories of commanders who treated women well. Oh, Enomoto, are you a big history buff or something? Yeah. You're into it too? I wouldn't say I'm into it, but I do have a passing interest in history. Well, it's different for everyone. By the way, do you prefer Japanese or world history? Japanese if I had to choose, I could never remember all the names from world history. Yeah, it's tough to remember all the katakana, I guess that's how you say it. I like Japanese history, the Sengoku era mainly. I nodded along with his opinion in earnest agreement. I get super hyped when I read about how all the great leaders of the past lived. Oda Nobunaga, Takeda Shingen? Don't know. If I'm butchering these, I do apologize. Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Enomoto carefully recounted the names of famous historical figures. As I listened, a sudden realization dawned upon me. The Sengoku period. Ah, is that why you wear an eye patch? So you've finally discerned the reason. Yes, this eye patch is indeed. It's my ultimate mark of respect to the one-eyed dragon, Date Masumune. So, ain't I the coolest? Too cute. What? Did you just laugh? You just laughed, didn't you? He's too cute. Yes, I did. Hey, stop laughing. I wasn't joking around. I'm being super serious here, you know. What part of that was funny? I'm sorry, but it was cute. Ugh. Why? Why do people laugh or look like they feel sorry for me whenever I bring it up? My laughter was surely because of Enomoto's personality, not because I was making fun of his fondness of history. That leaves only Yanagi. He's the only one who quietly listened to my reason. I'm going to assume that was probably because he wasn't sure how to react. Fine, whatever. Like a girl would ever understand. Oh, but I do think the way people lived was rather dramatic. And they left us many wise sayings and teachings. We can learn a lot from them. You say that, sure. But you're actually shocked, aren't you? Takaru just made fun of me. I'm not shocked. I think it's wonderful that you're so passionate about history. I don't know very much about history, so please tell me some more next time. If I feel like it. Although Enomoto's reply was curt, he definitely seemed happier. And I was happy that he decided to meet me halfway. Although he told me to get down once we were at the office, Enomoto continued up the stairs with me on his back. He's too sweet. There we go. I've got bandages and antiseptic. Putting me down on the sofa, Enomoto quickly went deeper into the room. I forgot to thank him. Pretty noble of him compared to yesterday. Sasazuka had been watching us. His eyes widened slightly. Sorry for the wait, Hoshino. Here, use these. Enomoto rushed back over to me with a first aid kit. Thank you. I disinfected the wound and put a bandage on it. I finally sighed. Are you okay? It's just a little scrape. I'll be fine. Or it'll be fine. Close enough. More importantly, thank you for carrying me all the way. Oh, sure. No need to thank me. It was my fault to begin with. Is he being bashful? Seeing Enomoto look away, I smiled softly. So? Just as the mood was finally calm, Sasazuka interrupted it. Leave it to Sasazuka. I'm sorry for making you wait. You called me here because... Because of the guy who got set on fire, of course. Tell me what you know. Well, I knew it would be about that. I was getting accustomed to Sasazuka's brusque manner. I didn't go to the scene today, but the information I got from Sakuragawa said... Blah, 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 blah. I see. Yesterday was tied to August, and today's crime is connected to July. I'm concerned about that too. They also seem to be somewhat sudden crimes. Yeah, that... I was thinking the same thing. That's interesting. It's obvious that you're just agreeing without putting literally any thought into it, idiot. Ugh. What's wrong with going with my gut and being interested, even if I didn't think about it? Normally, Yanagi would intervene here to calm Enomoto down. Where is Yanagi today? He went out to investigate and hasn't come back. Knowing him, he's probably getting intel on foot. I see. It must be difficult to investigate after quitting the police. As I was sympathizing with Yanagi, Sasazuka snorted at me in derision. You're awfully relaxed for someone wearing a poisoned collar. Really, Takaru? Just point it out, why don't you? I'm talking about you. Are you serious about solving this thing? Of course I am. I wonder, if you don't try a little harder, the mighty terrorist Adonis might just kill you. Both Shiraishi and Sasazuka now. Why is everyone feeling the need to remind me of the collar? It wasn't as if I didn't think about it. I could feel the cool metal of the collar with every heartbeat, and it always brought me down. Hey, can you give it a rest with all the stuff about her collar? It's not like she asked for this, and I'm sure she's scared already. Surprisingly, Enomoto suddenly stood up in my defense. But Sasazuka only directed his caustic gaze at him and sighed disdainfully. What happened to the guy who was against... Oh my god, instead of bringing her, I was going to say banging her. Holy crap, my brain. Redo. What happened to the guy that was so against bringing her here because of her possible ties to Adonis? That hasn't changed. My doubts haven't been erased. But I don't think you need to be bringing up the collar on purpose. Do you have time to be worrying about others when you've made no progress with your investigation? Enomoto looked down, chewing his lip. Watching him, Sasazuka clicked his tongue. Nothing to say, huh? What are you even doing here? You quit field ops to pursue X-Day, right? Then man up and start doing it. Enomoto opened his mouth as if to retort, but then hung his head helplessly again. He's just like a puppy. Oh my gosh. Why doesn't he say anything? I resisted the impulse to ask the obvious question. Though we were working on the same cases, I still didn't know why Enomoto had decided to investigate them. When I had asked him before, he said he didn't trust me and then dashed away at full speed. But he carried me all the way here after I fell. Even if his doubts had created a gap between us, he seemed like someone who is kind enough not to ignore a person in need. Someone like him had quit the police to pursue this complex string of crimes. He had to have good reasons. Sasazuka, I hesitantly spoke up. I just became partners with Enomoto, and I don't know him very well. But if he quit the police to chase this, I think he had to have his reasons. And you must know them too. But if you're criticizing him just because he hasn't shown results yet, so isn't any progress better than none? You've got a mouth on you for a stupid cat. He glared at me, and I tensed up in fear, but I couldn't back down. Well, all he's done is run around, so my opinion still far outweighs the good-for-nothings. Sasazuka, still glaring at Enomoto, gave him an indecipherable look and continued. The stupid cat is right. No matter what I say, it won't change anything. Not as long as you're stuck in a rut. There's no point in staying there. With that last remark, he picked up his notebook, computer, and left the office. Jackass. Even I could tell you that much. Enomoto muttered to himself. He seemed terribly depressed. Unsure whether I should continue down this topic, I didn't know what to say to Enomoto. Sweet boy. December 8th, 7 p.m. In the end, we were both cowed by Sasuzuka's words and decided to leave the office. Once I had calmed down, I remembered the things that I'd blurted out. Enomoto, I'm sorry for being presumptuous to Sasuzuka. Nah, you've got nothing to apologize for. Actually, I didn't expect you to defend me. He's just too cute. We both walked for a while, ending up in front of the train station. Am I imagining things? Has Enomoto been glancing over at me for a while now? Is there something on my face? No, it's not that. You were yawning when I saw you here earlier. Please forget you saw that. It's nothing to be shy about. There's been all these murders, so everything's bound to take a toll on the mind and body. You can't help but be exhausted. Enomoto surprised me. I thought he would laugh at me. Yeah, so getting saddled with a poison collar in the middle of it all, that's just a raw deal. I think it's normal for you to feel down, you know? Plus, you stuck up for me. Takaru yelled at you. That guy just doesn't know when to hold back. Seeing Enomoto's pained expression, I couldn't help but give him a bitter smile. I chose to do that myself. Besides, I still haven't lost my hope or heart yet. I'm going to put my all into standing up to Adonis from now on. You're strong in a lot of ways. What's that supposed to mean? I feel like you're making fun of me. I'm not. All right then. To restore your drained spirits, the mighty Mineo will treat you to dinner. Now? Listen well, Grasshopper. This is why soldiers value swiftness. Soldiers value swiftness. I can't even read. This idiom refers to combat, where a moment's delay can lose the battle. So being swift and decisive is of the utmost importance. I don't think that's what the saying means. Forget it, okay? Good mood and morale are what's important here. It was amusing to see Enomoto attempting to sagely wave a fan in the heart of winter. I see. An army marches on its stomach, does it? Right. It's the basic of basics to fill your belly before battle. Don't hold back and eat up. Then I will take you up on that offer. No problem. Okay, then let's get going. Huh? Kazuki? Good evening, kitty cat. And I'm going to let you guys go here. I hope you are enjoying, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.